It's time to start talking about Dillon Gabriel. At 5'10", 205 pounds, he played for the Oregon Ducks and has several appealing NFL traits that could be assimilated into an offense, ideally as a backup quarterback at the next level. Gabriel has enough mobility and short area quickness paired with the requisite arm for the pro level. His playing experience is expansive, and he seems to have taken an additional step during his final season in 2024. His first with the Ducks, right? So Gabriel's outside of play structure ability and mobility make it an attractive option as a backup where he won't be expected to operate the offense with the same level of precision, but can afford more time to make plays with his legs. And even though I am saying he could be a backup, I'm not saying he could eventually develop into being a starter in the NFL. All right, let's just talk about some positives here for Gabriel, right? See, he does showcase a good ability to process safety, rotation for deep shots, developing down the field. He does have that athleticism, which allows him to get outside of the pocket and stress the defense as both a runner and a passer. And he's also very slippery within the pocket due to that short area quickness that he does have and a low center of gravity. Right, and now if we talk about positives, we're going to talk about some negatives. He has too many negative plays, both with decision making and ball security. Both in the red area where the game gets really compressed. I've seen some mistakes that I don't like. He's also not a precision player. He lacks those pinpoint accuracy or precise footwork for ideal timing on his targets. He also is going to be a 25-year-old rookie by the end of his first season in the NFL in 2025. All right, let's just start looking at the background of Gabriel, right? He's from, I was going to say Mililani, Hawaii. Not very good at pronouncing these things, but I'm going to say Mililani, right? But he was from Hawaii, and he played high school football at Mililani High School. There he was rated a 3-star prospect and Gatorade's 2018 Hawaii's Player of the Year. His father, Garrett, played quarterback for the Rainbow Warriors from 1986 to 1990 and posted more than 5,600 career passing yards and 47 touchdowns in his career. Dillon was set to enroll at Army West Point before flipping his commitment to Central Florida. Gabriel played 3 seasons for UCF, starting 12 games as a true freshman in 2019 before adding another 13 starts between the COVID-19 shortened 2020 season and the beginning of 2021 college season. So Gabriel's 2021 season ended just after 3 starts due to a season-ending injury against Louisville. That injury would eventually end his career at UCF. Gabriel entered the transfer portal ahead of 2022, and despite briefly committing to UCLA, he enrolled in Oklahoma. There, he earned the Big 12 Offensive Newcomer of the Year and second-team All-Big 12 AP while starting 12 of 13 games. He missed the Texas game due to an injury suffered in the first half of the week prior against TCU. Gabriel broke out even further in his second season at Oklahoma, starting 12 games while completing nearly 70% of his passings and accounting for 42 total touchdowns, 30 passing, 12 rushing. He was named the Manning Ward and Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award finalist in addition to first team All-Big 12. Gabriel was once again on the move after the 2023 season, then transferring over to Oregon for his final season of college play. During his final season, he became just the 3rd college quarterback to surpass 17,000 career passing yards, joining Case Keenum and Timmy Chang. All right, the Oregon scheme has really definitely facilitated a more efficient version of Dillon Gabriel. This isn't a passer with a lot of big-time traits. He's got a good arm, some mobility and quickness, but there isn't a lot of, let's just say, prototype to his game as it relates to the NFL quarterback. Gabriel's a tough, there's really no denying that. He'll stand into the pocket, stare down hits before ripping the throw down the field in an effort to allow plays to develop. However, his vision within the pocket is irregular, particularly on later progression throws uncovering over the middle of the field. Gabriel's timing on scheme throws offers good execution. He'll quickly work, play fakes and ball handling to zip the ball quickly to the perimeter versus, free access. On rollouts with slide action, he will quickly kind of defer to a soft edge and allow a skill player to just really make plays in space and quickly dump the ball down the field to him once they make that play. I'm really a big fan of how he processes safety rotations against shot plays down the field. He just illustrates a good understanding of route leverage and coverage spaces, to really rip big throws down the field. His arm strength in this area is not foolproof, however. Gabriel can be difficult hanging throws up in the air and running out of steam on big posts if he's not ripping the core quickly enough. A number of Gabriel's interceptions have come from multi-hitch big posts in which the ball simply just runs out of gas. Gabriel's footwork isn't necessarily friendly for precision timing throws, and he isn't a premier and anticipatory kind of thrower, right? So he sees shots, plays well, I would say, and he could throw with timing and rhythm outside of the numbers, particularly on those out routes and those hitches. But his Oklahoma tape has had a few mini late throws outside, and those reps were either intercepted or just unnecessarily just tight throws. So when the field compresses into the red zone and things happen faster, I think you'll start to see some of Gabriel's limitations. Because he isn't just a rapid fire processor, or, there are times working through progressions when he'll hold the ball too long and just take sacks and get reads late and put the football in harm's way. It happens too much in tight areas, and isn't just an omen that he may need more seasoning, right, before he's taking on the NFL game, despite all of his experience and production in college, which is going to come really based on all of the coaching that he's going to have. So hopefully he goes to a good coaching staff that can coach the guy up. Right, so Gabriel is an older prospect, as you would expect, having taken 6 years of eligibility. He'll turn 25 in December of his rookie season next year. So the element of maturation really at this level is something that will likely hurt his assessment. As he achieves his mental peak, he runs the risk that his physical peak has already come and gone, which is an unnerving challenge for a quarterback with good traits but no true winners to hang his hat on from a physical perspective. Gabriel has escapability, which he can lean heavily on if pressed into playing time. His decision making must be disciplined. However, he is clever within the pocket, but he can be just late to drop his eyes to pursue, creases up the middle. If he can feel those opportunities faster, or at the least, be more willing to take them, he can find a healthy balance between his mobility and his capability as a runner, and his ability to actually extend plays and run to throw. Thank you for watching yet another breakdown for another prospect for this upcoming 2025 NFL draft. As we continue to kind of prep you, getting ready for your fantasy football drafts later on in the season, I can't wait to keep breaking down a lot of these players. That way you guys can see what's going on, and that way you can make the best selection possible. Here at the Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network, we want to make sure you are hitting all types of championships each and every year, and this is the starter of it. There is no off season when it comes to the Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network, so do yourself a favor, become a part of the family. Hit the subscribe button, smash a like button on the video below, and leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about this prospect? Is this somebody that you want to go in and try to draft on your fantasy football team? I can't wait to hear what your thoughts are, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.